We'll do it live.
Feel I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Your shark bait, our penny stocks turning hard away. Man, your trust in your struggles and your heartaches. And fuck all that small talk, cut to the car chase. We got a finger on the pulse, living a life that I want. Gotta start thinking like I'm an adult, man. No love for your faults, I nitpick the writtens. Lucid dream I'm living of a museum exhibit. So roll the dice, taking a chance, this is a card game, man. I wanted it all, I wanted a boardwalk, the park place. Ace up my sleeve, it's the secret to the trade, kid. Moving from very unknown to one of the most recent. I said I'm often endearing, a cryptid. I stalk through the clearing and everybody stops to revere me. A bunch of strange noises and leave with the loss of their hearing like a forgotten earpiece. I told them I'm sorry sincerely, those I hold dearly refuse to get near me. It starts to get eerie and we really chase it. You on the wait list, we moving with haste and you sit there complacent. So grab your nuts and pack it up, and the world is yours if you want it bad enough. I just want to be accepted by the populace. A vote of confidence with commas and some opulence. A personal obelisk and statues on some model shit. And the problem is solving this beyond a preponderance. And all my correspondents are down to lose their job for this. Passing up your outer box and drowning this economy.
We'll do it live! Fuck it. That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today, and we will leave you with a...
And here's more about the cleanup jobs that Brillo does so very well.
Holy mackerel!
When we last left our heroes, we found them amidst a battle with a bottle of Jameson. We join them now.
I'm the life of the party, naming big letters on the marquee. Claim the chips, lettuce, and the parsley in a heartbeat. I stash the goods in the car seat, swig of some malted barley, half king and part chief. Wearing sweatpants, camo, and Barclays. Maybe swap them out for the T-Max, then I wait out the slump, bring the heat back, and I'm drinking wheatgrass. I sprint through some sheet glass, and now my knees crack, and it's getting much worse as the weeks pass, and I don't need that. Get the fuck out of here with that meme rap. One step and I'm light years ahead. Take a step back and you right near the ledge, like I might fear the dead. Yo, I'm busy having nightmares instead.
Holy smoke!
Stuck in orbit, scuffs on my Deodoras with me Amora, puffing on 3 courses. It came easy, never had a need to force it. Can't see shore yet, might be there in the morning. So pour 4 lagers, yeah. Mix the cinnamon with the horchata. Let's make a toast, back to my bread and butter. Kid, I got no time for treading water. Big charlatans roll around the Ritz-Carlton, and most want no part of it, because they want the whole cake to gobble up, and then they still hungry cause it's not enough. I want nice things and not just a lot of stuff. Keep the spirit alive, another deadbeat I'm propping up. Hey yo, Chuck and Lock, they ain't no stopping us like lava through an aqueduct. And they tell me that I'm out there and I should go inside and close the blinds and put the kibosh on an open mind. But those two things don't coincide, and I'm feeling like Superman after Lois died close to the public. Yo, the flow is disgusting, need no introduction, the legend indelible. I rap for the hell of it, turn around, ash where the relish is. Put the devil in a full Nelson, I never half-ass it. Do a backflip out of my tax bracket with no bachelors and no masters. Give me the green jacket and a hat to match it. Move on to greener pastures. All terrain, fall to spring, well seasoned like a land sous vide with the garlic scapes, man. Yeah, you know it's hard to hate.
Holy levitation! Holy aggravation! Holy choke! Holy burning trash! Holy false imprisonment! Holy fall like a butterfly and sting like a bee! Holy weird riddles! Holy pachyderm! Holy alphabet! Holy Birdman of Alcatraz! Holy runny nose! Holy ice cubes! Holy out of control!
Alive! I told him hold hold your head like Ichabod and wait until you get the nod. We flipped the treasure chest inside the boat with just a fishing rod. Took that shit from Davy Jones, back me up with Navy drones. How else I'm gonna pay my clone? I have to bring the gravy home, the banks love it. Fatigue shows and rank doesn't. Walk the plank, you can't cut it. Man, I'm turning people into pillars of salt. James Bond shit, the illest involved. Like I'm shooting lasers and I can get the car to drive itself with science help. And what I'm doing isn't something you should try yourself. My new bowl consumes souls and escape through a loophole with two-tone skin and a huge nose. A modern day Crusoe, they give me all the kudos. And then I bullshit like cool coach until I get a new coach. Everybody tripping till they hip is scarred. Insignificant, the type of shit I disregard. And they sick off that fly shit till I give them SARS. Patient zeros and we hopping out of different cars. Everybody get along.
Old Testament, yeah, Mayor. Real wrath of God type stuff. Fire and brimstone coming down from the skies. Rivers and seas boiling.
40 years of darkness, earthquakes, volcanoes.
The dead rising from the grave. Mass hysteria.
The shoe fits. Guess that means some new kicks. Just my 2 cents on the blueprints. It's hard to bet against the architect. Self-built and well-skilled with a heavy armory. In Hell's Kitchen's upper echelon. Step up to the plate, make it a 5-star restaurant. Yeah, put in all sorts of submissions, had to tap out. Cause rap now is boring to listen to. Make sure my swords are sharp before I start this performance art. It's all about working smart. Another order for your card, it's fourth and short. I thread the needle, size up the lesser of the evils. I'm making a name, staking my claim, breaking the chain while chasing a dream. Guess some of y'all just be one and the same. Guess some of y'all just be up on my brain. A hard to go, cardio, I carbo load, carnival. Hard to grow in the dark room. Let my negatives develop, then I'll sell your artwork. And man, puffin' only 6 made my heart hurt. Change the only constant, came, salt and conquered. Honest to God, kid, honest forgotten. Cast for the lead role, hash in the Keith bowl. Masses of people, wolves in the sheep's clothes. Yeah, I pay homage and pay respects to the Bronsons and JLX. Some say we're next.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
Yo, I'm trying to make the ends meet, so I'm kicking it like Wembley. No need for assembly, leave everybody trembling, because they got the nerve to overlook the ending. And now that you've been informed, 2 bandits with gambits to scram out the mental ward, cause nobody set the bar. All cow top on a dirt bike, then I outfox all the searchlights, and jump the spikes like a heart attack, and get the governor to pardon that. Because I swear I had no part in that. I hear a bunch of strangers all start to scream and shout, because we both went in like it's raining out. And we didn't take the layman route, and we raining now. And all the acreage became allowed, and now I'm sleeping safe and sound, while you wait around till you're obese. No sleep's the whole motif. Just some wise words from the old chief. And why's your whole fleet got cold feet? I got a hot head and a bad temper, kid. Haven't cooled off since last winter, shit. Wanna run the show and do another season. Summer's leaving, do I need another reason? It's the stages of conquest, basic but complex. Praising the promise, trade off with failure, they criticize success. Kill off the thinkers and civilize the rest. It's all smiles on top of the dog pile. Leave my problems on the track, then I hog time. Yeah, after an awkward silence, return from hiatus and made this. Goodness gracious. Yeah, this is just what the doctor ordered. Some patience.
Oh, I'm freaking pumped. I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day. Oh,
man, he hit his ass with a porky toe.
yeah.
Nice.
God, I go to church every goddamn Sunday. You gonna bring the demons out of me?
Wrote more, really wish I wrote more. I hope for, this is all that I get hope for. Hope for, tall tales in the folklore. Hope for, can't be hot-headed in a cold war. Hope for, hope for. This is all that I hope for. Clever whenever the letters together. The cheddar gets better with every endeavor. strike with my trident before you blink an eyelid. A lot of people dragging their feet as the linesman. When I come through, kid, I stiff on the Heisman. Why then? Man, I push him into last week. Mess around, pull a diamond out the trash heap. It's that vibrant storm on the horizon. Back at the pen again, adding in her ass sheet. Just chilling on the sofa, blowing smoke signals to the next village over. Like, wrote more, really wish I wrote more. I hope for, this is all that I could hope for. Hope for, tall tales in the folklore. Hope, Lord, can't be hot-headed in the Cold War. Hope for, this is what I hope for. I wrote more, man, I really wish I wrote more. Hope for, man, this is all that I could hope for. Elephants and eloquence, nobody got up in the booth with me and lived to tell of it. So hand me the Mercedes, I'm taking candy from the babies and leaving ruined cities in the distance. I turned around and got the gist from an assistant. Get lifted, and I take flight like a terrorist. Ayo, that's perilous, and you should tell all the scary shit to your therapist. Catharsis for the marksman. I'm Marvin with the darts, and I make my mark before the margin. Did it all one-handed. And then I got up in the booth and the call stands. Touchdown, I said I'm back again, a savage when I grab the pen. And then I go outside and roam around like the Vatican. And I make an accident, look just like an accident. It's time to let these hags know what's happening.
You have to do something. You have to take a chance. You do have to get involved. There are people that are having trouble making their miracle happen. It can happen every day. You just gotta want that feeling. And if you like it and you want it, you'll get greedy for it. You'll want it every day of your life, and it can happen to you.
It's a Rampage
I
World Tour.
believe in it now. I believe it's gonna happen to me now. I'm ready for it.
Our story's written well, one your kids will tell. But how we knock down walls and storm citadels. Unranked commanders, a blank canvas. And Armageddon with the sharpest stanzas. Well-armed bandits with the tools of the trade. Better sell those standards and be fools in the shade. Don't bastardize your craftsmanship or satisfied with average shit. Master every facet, that's how jewels are made. The Buddha chief, unique with the smooth speech. Lose sleep when the loose leaf needs a proofread. We all want a fan base to grow a brand name. Let it spread like mayonnaise to the next dance craze. This is Rampage World Tour, kid. This a man-made perfect storm. Don't want my family to have to work anymore. That's all I'm working towards. Hey yo, I do it for some fame and acclaim and the vanity and my family. Should I do it for my sanity and hope I see some good returns? This that shit that you couldn't cure, and I couldn't care less. But you know I'm never careless. Always keep it casual, lifelong sabbatical. And every 12th hour, you can catch me lurking round in the bell tower. Skirmish with a hellhound and smoking if it smell louder. Got some dust to kick off the top the bucket list. Hope I do enough of it before I reach the nothingness. Hot off the presses, so grab the oven mitts and the buttered chips with perfectly timed buzzer hits. And a keen eye to stay away from the government. Lady Liberty called me and she was such a bitch. It's a habit and I'll kick it if it's OD. And this game chose me, I get no sleep.
I'm not crazy. It's great. It's a good feeling. It's really better than I felt in a long time.
Yeah. Grade A Portugal. Barnøne. It's the same path, I'm plotting to change course or force a brave crash, the symbols will make force. The same stories, kicking tall tales, grass the past when all else fails. The same chords put down like a lame horse, a poor choice for a crown made of thorns. Face the rough seas with my board of trustees, experts with excerpts and exports you much need. Out the barracks, true merit is a rarity as we move the world into an era full of scarcity. Just grin and bear it, trade rumors, tariffs, breaking news on the terrace. Man, I'm wandering through the labyrinths of my mind. I put it into passages, so happens that it rhymes. Stumbling under street lamps, scuffing up my shoes. The most dangerous man, if nothing to lose. These days, I dwell in the city of cliches. Cats who try and say the same thing 3 ways, man, please. Now you're messing with the lone wolf, who's got more hotlines than your phone book. Find me sipping on a tall beer all year, try and drown my arch nemesis called fear. But no apologies, and some wallabies, pocket full of collard greens and some of my philosophies. That's how it's gotta be. Give all I got to give, not much of an optimist, much more like the opposite. Glass half full, cause there's OJ and vodka mix. Better say it now, before it's posthumous. Like I said before, just a couple of castaways, presumed missing or mysteriously passed away. I'm on the run from my accolades, and then I mix the rum with the Cabernet. They throwing mad parades, hoping that we turn up, and then they act amazed when I'm drunk at the reception. Got a chunk of the resin from a trunk that I carved my crest in. Then I fed a bunch of Pez to my gremlin as the moon walked the tightrope to the highest point. Everybody needs a distraction and I'll provide the noise. Thoughts of grandeur, enforced with what I've been told. Taking everything you conjure up and do it tenfold. Lengthy sentences, wonder what the pen holds. Maybe even where the lead roams. Everybody's head blown just because I said poems. Yo, that's how you cross the line into the end zone. Praying for sun, that's when you get rain. Hear the hum all throughout your membranes. Get the rent paid and not a cent late. And then hope that was a cent late. Puffing on the sensei, I'm tearing through the template. Included with the ticket is a neck brace. Yo, this my forte at a jet pace. Run it back, carving up would-be tacklers like a lumberjack with a slumber lack. All the spoils to the one who lasts. Hey yo, they used to call me under wraps, and now I got places bumping like a thunderclap.
Got any more tall tales?
Well, I suppose I could spin you a few more yarns.
Hey. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Sticking to it, pick and choose and written music. It's a doozy if you didn't listen to it. Get acquainted, we do it and do it well. Fighting it tooth and nail, improving and try to move this ship to smooth sailing. Solar flares when I wrote this here, it won't fail. Too hot off the Scoville scale, it's not supposed to be fair. Got a hope and a prayer, and a plan with more holes in the ozone layer. That is not a vibe, gave it the college try, but I apologize. Didn't cross my T's or dot my I's. Still I hit him with a heat stroke of genius. Went and left 3rd degree burns on the dean's list. Wow. Yeah, this one for the books, for the misunderstood, for the rhythm and hooks. Like that. Yeah, this one for the books, for the rhythm and hooks, for the misunderstood. I told him open up the door for me. Cordially surrounded by dummies that got no heart and they lying. Just talk to Dorothy, a sinner with the fleur-de-lis. Adorned upon my Jordan sneaks. Hey yo, let's talk about corporate greed. Sitting in the floor seats. Arrive on horse seat, a sailboat covered in whale bones and skeletons of failed foes. 3 strikes, all these turkeys in my lane. During league night, I'm just trying to eat right. Can't keep the gut away. My dietary issues are a problem for another day. So I think a week ahead, gotta stink to be the shit, because life is pretty meaningless. I told them all, take the scenic route through bucolic and blue collar. The shoe shopping and too proper. $2 and 2 process, a slew of nonsense. And a few projects that just need a little bit of fucking shoe polish. Wow. Yeah, this one for the books, for the misunderstood, for the rhythm and hooks. Like that. Yeah, this one for the books, for the rhythm and hooks, for the misunderstood. Wow. Yeah, this one for the books, for the misunderstood, for the rhythm and hooks. Like that. Yeah, this one for the books, for the rhythm and hooks, for the misunderstood. Now my mind been a long, long time. You
got me crazy. You got me wild. You got me named like it's gone out of style.
Delaware to Rochester, while y'all was sleeping, Brillo and Barnøne been cooking up a hot breakfast. Came to take the whole enchilada, no problem, just to grow and prosper. And you gotta crack a couple eggs to make an omelet. I got supplies in the bags under my eyes, writing all night till I see the sunrise. I was schooled in the wisdom in the arts, written in the stars like a mission to Mars. Yup, talking bars with meaning, and I know the road to hoe ain't so scenic, but can't believe all these false freedoms and question their methods and all becoming inconvenience. I've been around since fire and wooden wheels, now the tools of the trade are liars and good deals. Everyone shake their fist in the rear view, hyperdrive engaged, off into the clear blue, never to fear. Got it mapped on the back of my hand, and then I sleep for like 3 months straight, watch the sun fade. Damn, I wanna float away, doing gymnastics while I'm tethered to the loading bay, die famous. I'm eating all my food dehydrated, they say insanity is 5 stages. Deal with your demons, and then you deal with your crewmates. And you sealed in a soda can, you flip a switch just to keep yourself grounded. Watch a bunch of light melt into the background. You in orbit now, bring it back round. This a vacuum where you lack sound, no turning back now. Way past the moon, jumping over the cash cow, Barnøne.